All right, this is going to be a very quick tutorial on how to do a difference equation in Excel. So here's our situation. Suppose you deposit $4,500 in an account that gives 1.1% interest compounded monthly. If you withdraw $200 per month from the account, how much, if any, money will be left after 2 years? So the difference equation, we're going to think of as the difference between my new amount and my old amount is 1.011 times my old amount, that's my 1.1% interest, minus 200, and that's my $200 withdrawal each month. My initial amount is $4,500. Now, of course, we can write this in a slightly more mathematical way. The initial amount, we usually use a subscript 0. The old amount, we use a subscript n. And the new amount is n plus 1. So the difference equation, this word difference references that minus sign right there, says that the difference between the new amount and the old amount is given by this equation. Now a couple steps of algebra can do a lot of work for you. So if we take this term and move it to the other side of the equation, and I'll just do a little bit of rearranging here, we can see the difference equation as this one, or a little bit more simplifying, we can write the difference equation as this one. And this will be the simplest way to actually do it. So let's build this guy in Excel. First thing to note is that you want to label each one of your columns so this is readable by anybody. And so N in this case is months, and the output is the dollars in your account, measured in dollars. And let's just start off. To build the months, we can let Excel actually understand this sequence by just typing in the first few numbers in the sequence, highlighting them, grabbing the bottom box and dragging until I have several months. It said 2 years, so I should go 24 months. All right, now dollars in the account. My initial is $4,500, so I can tell it that much. Now, if I'm going to do my new equals 1.011 times my old amount, that's this one, oops, times that one, minus 200. Again, this says take 1.011 times my old amount, the previous amount, minus my monthly withdrawal. And then if I take that guy and drag him down, it should repeat that process over and over again. And now I have my difference equation built in Excel. Now, a couple things you could do that are a little bit smarter than this. It's smart to use global cell referencing so you don't have to type things over and over and over again when you want to make subtle changes in the model. So if my initial amount was $4,500, maybe I want to change that later. I'm going to put it over here. My interest rate is 1%, so I'm going to do 1.1%, and my withdrawal is 200. Now I can build this by saying my initial amount is equal to this guy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock it in with dollar signs, dollar sign before the column, dollar sign before the row, and then I'm going to build my difference equation again. So over here, that's really like doing this. Because this 1.1% could change. And a little bit of algebra says, well, I've got 1 plus that guy with dollar signs because the location of that's not going to change in my spreadsheet, times my previous amount minus my withdrawal. Again, this one with dollar signs because its location is not going to change. Enter. And then I can fill it down again. Of course, my answer doesn't change, but the beauty of this is if I wanted to change it to say 1.2%, everything can follow quite nicely. I hope this has helped you build a difference equation in Excel.